So I'm gonna try to do this unboxing video. My wife is eating dinner right next to me.
Hey.
The 80D, and I'm gonna unbox it. Why would I get a 80D in 2017, an A6300 for the same price? Oh, freaking dog. Well, let me explain to you why. So why would I buy an 80D today? Well, let me tell you why. Number one, I have Canon glass and I love it. Number two, I'm shooting this on my main camera, the 1DC, and this camera matches that camera well. The other reason is the Canon dual pixel autofocus. Canon dual pixel autofocus. And right now it is still the best type of autofocus that you can get. Another reason is the flip out screen. It's super helpful to have. Right now I'm using a little monitor off to the side of the camera, but when I'm running around and when I'm shooting stuff for YouTube, this just isn't a practical setup. This is good for right here on my little kitchen table.
Here on my little kitchen table.
Here on my little kitchen table. Here on my little kitchen table.
I was looking at a lot of different options. The Sony's 6300, 6500, even the GH5, and it just all came back to autofocus. Honestly, I would rather have an image that looks good and that has good color, that's 1080, and that is in focus, than a camera that has 4K. After playing with the GH5 quite a bit, what's up world? I'm in Mickey Land. After playing around with the A6500. So I've shot with the A7S, the A7S Mark II, the A6300, and now I'm using the A6500. I've really just come down to the 80D for a lot of those reasons. I'm using a MacBook Pro 13-inch from last year, just the base model without the touch bar. I made a video about it. I'll put a link in the description. And I want something that'll just eat the footage like butter, if you know what I mean. 4K would get a little taxing. It would add a lot of storage to my hard drive, different things like that. So 1080 is actually a good thing. Also, I came to the realization that like 80% of people who watch YouTube are watching it on their phones. The iPhone 7 and the Samsung phones, they have really great screens, but they are not doing a 4K image. They're not playing a 4K image. I mean, even if they did, at this size, you're really not going to even notice the difference. I really had that realization when I was doing some work at my previous job. I've been shooting everything in 4K, but I did something in 1080, and I really couldn't notice the difference when I looked at it on my phone at all. In fact, I thought it looked really good. So why did I get the 80D over the M6 and the T7i, 770D? There's two or three reasons. One is the batteries are better. It uses the LPE6, the 5D batteries, and you get like twice, if not three times as much battery life out of one battery. And when you're in a run and gun situation, that matters a lot. Number two, the placement of the input on the mic is placed better so that the screen can flip and orient in a proper way. Number three, the headphone jack. That's something that I don't use that often, but when I need it, I'm glad I have it. My 1DC has it. I want to make sure without a shadow of a doubt that I'm capturing audio and that it sounds good, so having a headphone jack is important. And then the last reason is the all-eye compression codec. This is something a lot of people don't talk about, but I think it's actually a really important feature of the 80D and something that makes it stand out from the T7i and the 770D. The compression, the all-eye compression, is a better compression system than the M6 and all the cameras that I've listed. Those are IPB compression. It's a smaller codec. It compresses. It's a smaller file. But the ironic thing is, even though the files are larger with all-eye, it runs better on a computer. It's smoother. The computer likes that codec much better. And so again, the quick turnaround thing, it's real important to have a smooth, comfortable, good codec. And so those are the reasons why I went with the 80D. The Canon color is great. And if I invest in lenses for this and my 1DC, I can just trust that I'll be able to hold on to those lenses forever and just swap out bodies as things change. I think eventually this model, maybe it'll be a 90D or a 100D or something like that. I think eventually they will do 4K on this model. And when that happens, then I'll switch. And I think in 2 years, maybe it would make more sense to switch. But right now, I don't think it matters. Also, by the way, I am shooting this video using a new lens that I got that's gonna go with the 80D. Tamron 10 to 24 millimeter what is it? 3.5 to 4.5. I'm shooting on my 1DC right now in the Super 35 crop mode on my 1DC. It's a great lens. I already can see the sharpness. Hopefully I'm in focus. I'm doing everything manually. I got my focus peaking on my monitor here. I think I'm good. This lens has weather sealing. It's got image stabilization built into the lens, so that's really great. It's a good zoom range. 10 to 24 is more than most lenses for this crop sensor. The 10 to 18 from Canon is like an f4.5 to 5.6, so you gain like a lot more light with this lens at starting at 3.5 on the wide end, and then a 4.5 on the zoomed in end. Tamron has said that the noise that the lens makes when it's focusing is really silent, and so far it sounds good in my test when I've taken pictures with it. I'm gonna see now with the 80D. So without further ado, let's open the 80D. Here we go. Leo. Here we go, 80D, baby. Again, this camera is a little old now. By now, I think it came out about a year ago. Let me check.
2 hours later.
Yeah, so this camera came out a year ago. The way that Canon updates things, I think I'm safe for the next year, probably. Another thing, too, I've heard rumors that the 6D Mark II is coming out. There's the paperwork. And it's gonna have a flip out screen with the dual pixel autofocus, and it'll be full frame. But with full frame, when you're talking about like vlogging and stuff, the lens size really changes dramatically. The lenses get heavier, they get bigger. And with a crop sensor like the 80D has, I'm able to use lenses like this Tamron, and it's super lightweight. It's fairly small for what it is, and you get that advantage. So for vlogging and YouTubering, crop sensor is probably the way to go because of the size. They have this nice bubble wrap here. Comes with a nice new type of charger with a power. Usually they have a little swivel AC plug. I've got the new LP E6N battery. I think they've advanced the lithium ion technology here. I've heard that it gives you a little bit more power than the old one. I get the infamous Canon strap that is just like totally promoting the brand. And then yeah, here we have the 80D 2017. Buying a camera that came out a year ago that doesn't shoot 4K, but guess what? This thing is gonna make me a lot of money. It's gonna be a great workhorse camera. It's got this beautiful flip out screen. It feels great in the hand. There's the headphone jack that I was talking about, and the mic input that's kind of like offset. It's really not that heavy. It is heavier than like an M6, which I reviewed earlier, which I still think the M6 is a great vlogging camera, but being able to put the microphone just directly on top of the camera and holding it like this, I think is going to be great. Also with the 80D, you have your SD card slot on the side here, so you don't have to take your camera off of the tripod plate to get to it. I also won't have to take it off the tripod plate to change the battery. So this is really just a great all-around camera for YouTubers. I'm excited to use it even for just like family home video and stuff like that. So this is going to be a great camera to take stills with, pictures with, but also great video. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and explainer video about the Canon 80D. If you guys have any questions about this camera, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more behind the scenes videos and reviews about cameras. Follow me on Twitter. I have Facebook now and Instagram as well. I just opened those up, and so follow me on all those places. Ask me any questions you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this little Canon 80D unboxing video. See you next time.